For years, the Philadelphia Eagles have been hiding a massive secret in plain sight, and it's finally about to blow the roof off the entire NFL. Everyone thought they knew who the alpha was in that receiver room, but with the massive shakeup in Philly this offseason, we are about to witness an absolute masterclass of a breakout season that will make every front office in the league regret sleeping on this guy. Before we dive in, smash that subscribe button if you want the fastest NFL updates on the planet. For 4 straight seasons, we've watched a specific player work in the shadows. He's been the guy moving the chains, the guy making the impossible sideline catches, and the guy coming up clutch in the biggest moments of the playoffs, all while the media and the league kept their eyes glued to someone else. He was the other receiver, the secondary option, the guy who cleared out the coverage so the star could take the glory. He's won a ring. He's made high-stakes plays that define legacies. Yet he's somehow walked away at the end of every year without a single Pro Bowl nod to his name. That, my friends, is an absolute crime. But that ends right now. The stars are finally aligning in Philadelphia for 2026. A major shift has hit the Eagles' offensive dynamic, and it is going to turn this overlooked playmaker into an absolute monster. We aren't just talking about a slight uptick in stats. We're talking about a total transformation of the team's identity. But here is the burning question. Is this receiver truly ready to carry an entire NFL offense on his back? Or is he going to crumble the moment he becomes the primary target for every defensive coordinator in the league? Stick with me, because what I'm about to show you regarding his career path and the new offensive system in Philly will prove that we are looking at the next undisputed WR1 of the National Football League. The massive elephant in the room is the departure of A.J. Brown. Let's be real. That trade of the New England Patriots sent shockwaves through the league. It closed a massive chapter for Philadelphia. But while most people are busy panicking about who is going to replace that production, the real football minds are looking at the guy who was already sitting in the room, waiting for his time to shine. He didn't come through the back door. He wasn't a desperation free agent signing, and he wasn't a total wild card from this year's draft class. He was already the most dangerous weapon on the field. For 4 years, he's been operating right alongside one of the most physically dominant forces in modern football. He split the routes, he split the targets, and he lived in the shadow of a giant. But now, the field is finally clear. The lights are hitting him directly, and there's nowhere left behind. The experts are finally There's a lot of chatter right now about buying stock in this receiver before the season kicks off. And why? Because the argument for his success isn't just hype. It's cold, hard historical fact. He is a Pro Bowl caliber athlete who has been denied his trophy for way too long. The logic is simple. He's got the talent. He's entering the prime of his career, and he's stepping into a vacuum where he is now the undisputed centerpiece. Think back to his rookie season. He walked into this league and immediately posted nearly 1,000 yards. That's not normal. That's elite. And then, when a true superstar receiver arrived to share the load, he didn't disappear. He actually got better. He set personal records for receptions and yards, proving that he could eat even when the game plan wasn't designed solely for him. But here's where the comment challenge comes in for you guys today. Who is really to blame for the Eagles' offensive ceiling over the last 2 years? Was it the system, the play calling, or just a lack of trust in the WR2? Drop a name in the comments, and let's see if you actually know your football. Now, let's talk about the 2026 X Factor, the scheme change. The Eagles are moving into a completely new era under their new offensive coordinator. If you've watched this team over the last few seasons, you know exactly what the problem was. It felt stale. It felt like the quarterback was being asked to play within a box that limited his natural aggression. But this new system is designed to unlock the vertical threats, and, more importantly, it is designed to build a rhythm between the quarterback and his most trusted target. This receiver isn't a stranger to the quarterback. They've been through the wars together. They've built a level of chemistry that takes years to forge. In a brand new, high-octane system, having the kind of eyes-closed trust is exactly what a quarterback needs to start firing the ball into those tight, contested windows that win championships. When the defense knows who the main guy is, they'll sell out to stop him. That's the challenge. But wait until you hear how the rest of his roster is being built to take the pressure off him. because you might be surprised by who is stepping up to help. We're looking at a receiving room that has completely transformed. You've got new blood coming in through the draft with explosive speed. You've got veteran experience being added to the mix. And you've got guys who already understand the nuances of the new coordinator's playbook. None of these guys are going to take the spotlight away from our main guy, but they provide the perfect distraction. If the defense focuses too hard on stopping the primary target, they're going to get burned by a support cast that is faster and hungrier than anything Philly has fielded in years. Is it a bold prediction to say he's going to make the Pro Bowl? Maybe, but in this league, you don't get anywhere by playing it safe. The foundations are there. The stats from his previous years prove that even with limited targets, he is a walking highlight reel. He has the route running ability, he has the hands, and he has that rare clutch gene that only the top 1% of the league possesses. The narrative has shifted. For years, the story was about the big-bodied, physical receiver who demanded attention. But this year, the story is about the surgeon. The guy who breaks ankles with his footwork and beats coverage with pure, high IQ processing of the field. Now, he wakes up every single morning at the training complex knowing that he is the man. He's the first red. He's the one the game plan is built around. And for a guy who has spent 4 years proving himself, this is the validation he has been waiting for. The talent has always been there. The opportunity is finally matching the ambition. But we have to be honest. Is the quarterback going to pull the trigger? We know the talent of the signal caller, but can he move past the habits of the previous years? Is he ready to put the ball in the air and trust that his number one is going to come down with it, regardless of the coverage? That is the million-dollar question. If the answer is yes, we're talking about a record-breaking season that will put this receiver in the conversation for the best in the NFL. If the answer is no, then the Eagles are in for a long, painful ride. But if you've watched how he handles pressure, how he navigates the red zone, and how he shows up when the game is on the line, you know the answer. He's ready. He's been ready. And 2026 is going to be the year where everyone realizes they were looking at the wrong guy the entire time. Before we wrap this up, I want to hear from you. Do you think the departure of the star receiver is the best thing that ever happened to this team's chemistry? Or are we about to see a massive decline in offensive output? Is this guy going to hit 1,500 yards, or are we setting the bar too high? Let me know your gut feeling in the comments section below. We are tracking every single movement at the Eagles training camp, so keep those notifications turned on. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and get the real breakdown of the NFL before the media even catches on, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, leave a like if you enjoyed the breakdown, and stay tuned. I'll be back later with even more insider analysis on the biggest stories in the league. You won't want to miss what comes next.